Why do things? Why do humans engage? What is the purpose behind all of this stuff we call existing? Have you ever asked yourself that? Why it is that you're doing what you are partaking in? Because we all gotta do something. We all have life to live. So what are we doing with our time? What are we doing it for? During times when I felt lack of motivation or just not having a sense of urgency about my days, lacking ambition, I began to think, what is the purpose behind all of these things? Like, what are we doing on this planet? It's not just to work. We're not here just to work. We're not here just to make money. If you feel you know why we're doing what we're doing, write in the comments down below if you think you know why humans do what we do. Ultimately, what do you think is the end goal? I'm about to give you 5 reasons why we do things. Number 1, your creator is watching you. Your creator is watching you. Regardless of what you want to feel or believe, we all come from an origin. You will make it to an expected end based on your design. We all come from a creator. Not everybody knows who they belong to, but that does not mean that it doesn't exist. Like the air you breathe, it's not something you see, but you feel it and you would die without it. So we all need air. This is a similar aspect. If you stop breathing, you're going to pass out. If you're minding your own damn business, you would not feel the need to find these words that describe somebody else's situation. What somebody else got going on is for them. So they can be as conceited, selfish, and, cocky as they want to, because it has nothing to do with you until you put yourself in their business. All right? So I'm saying God is watching as number 1 because you have an expected end. Source, God, the universe, spirit, whatever you want to consider as your lead, your leading figure. The same way muscles grow, just comes with the process. You have to let go, shed, and evolve to get to new levels. Okay? So this is why we do what we do, is to evolve, is to grow up, become a better version of yourself. I hope that helps. Become a better version of who you were yesterday. That's why we do what we do. So challenge yourself. Muscles always grow. Muscle has to tear to get better. Same aspect in spirit. You gotta go through different quizzes and tests to evolve and get to your best. You feel what I'm trying to say? So God rewards soldiers with eternal spiritual badges. You can flex your badge like the newest designer Louis dropped. Number 2, we do things to serve our higher selves. Be still, you're closer to God. When we talk about our senses, you want to be plugged into the best suitable resources that will work in your benefit. Not everybody else's. We're not out here living for attachments and stuff like that. You have to find what works for you, and that's why you're doing it. Is to unlock a new level of that thing for you. You feel what I'm saying? What you eat is not gonna make somebody else take a deuce. You gotta get your plate together first. Get your nutrients up. Come up out that hole of depression and thinking negative. And that way, then you can move on and help people that you see fit along your journey. Okay? So why do we do things? I think it really is to serve our higher selves. You're humble. When I say be still and know God, when you're humble and you sit your hot ass down for a certain period of time, you will be invited to hear a subtle voice, a subtle voice. This is spirit. This is your higher self. When something's irking you and pushing you, nudging you in a certain direction, or deterring you, preventing you from taking certain actions, this is your higher perception, your higher self, which is connected to all that is. This should be an indication that what you're doing is either in alignment of where you see yourself when you close your eyes or when you're dreaming, you know what I'm saying? Or you're distracted, or you are distracted, meaning you are not in alignment yet, and we can always make adjustments according to where we are headed. All right? Your creator promised you this end result. So why would you fold? Why would you give up? Keep doing those things. You feel what I'm trying to say? Why we do things is for our flowers of life to bloom when they are ready according to their creator. We didn't create flowers, we simply plant the seeds and assist God in the process of nature. All right? So, and once that flower blooms, now you have seeds. Now you got seeds for a lifetime. Now you can go plant your own seeds and make your own garden and whatever you want that to involve. Once you make that little adjustment, you'll be back in alignment. Number 3, to inspire. We do what we do to inspire through love. You wouldn't be doing things that you don't love unless you're expecting or seeking a result that you have yet to experience, which is experience itself. It's the journey that counts, not fully the destination. We can get there and look back and, damn, you know, like, look how far I done came. All the hurdles I jumped, all the demons I slain, you know? And that's really the true blessing, is the process, the alphabets in between A and Z are truly what make up your experience itself. So while we do these things, gain wisdom through experience. So when you pick up a ball, basketball, pick up a golf club, take that swing, you know, tennis racket, these things build momentum through wisdom, through patience. Just take one day at a time, and that's good enough for the Most High. As long as you're in alignment with where your energy is fit for your utilization, for you to use and burn clean energy, you want to be in alignment with where you're spending your energy at. So one day at a time, you gain every day, you learn something new every day. Defy the ordinary. To defy the ordinary, we do things to defy the ordinary. You got a new sense of motion, and with that comes inspiration, motivation. You can show people how to maneuver, but what comes with wisdom is knowing when and where to pull out certain cards of the deck. So you learn the risk as you go along. When you touch that stove, that shit's hot. Touch a stove, you learn from that mistake, you get burnt. It's what are you going to do from that point forward? Are you going to wear some damn gloves? Or are you going to test the damn stove again? That is on you. Number 4, spiritual expansion. We do what we do to expand our spiritual recognizance. We are here seeking to remember what we have already experienced. Maybe not, but maybe we haven't already experienced what we're doing in this lifetime. Many things we can't see. So when we do things, there's always a cause and effect. And as humans, we can't always see this cause and effect. God's ways are not like man, so show your younger self what's really good. You feel what I'm saying? Take on the challenges. Show your younger self what's good. This is why we do things. It's because, you know, would your younger self be proud of you today? Time is in motion. That's why you do it, to get better, to gain repetition, gain experience. So looking back, do you think your younger self will be pleased? Do you feel like your younger self will be content with where you're at today? If so, that's why you did it. That's why you have come so far. Number 5, last but not least, number 5. It's for the kids of tomorrow. We gotta think about tomorrow. We gotta think about the future for real. And that lies with the kids. The future is the kids. You feel what I'm saying? So not everything we do is just for satisfaction or to fulfill our carnal needs. We gotta do things thinking about down the road as well. So with that being said, the kids are the future, you feel me? When you shit, you flush. We can't just be out here living like some renegades, not thinking about the cause and effect of our actions. This plays out in the time continuum for the future children, for the children's children, and also the environment and landscape that all this takes place in, and that's Earth. That's Gaia, that's Mother Earth. We have to keep her looking like a MILF, but we're not supposed to hit. But you're not supposed to hit. We gotta keep Mother Earth looking top tier. It takes responsibility. You can't just be out here living so just in the moment. Sometimes you have to plan, organize for the sake of the future. You feel me? And what that could impact. It's not just about yourself, all right? It's not just about ourselves. So with that being said, so step outside your ego and see from a bird's eye perspective. When you can see from a higher perception, the earth is much bigger than we think. The earth is much bigger than we assume. So respect your environment, because everything has cycles. And what you do today might come back and nip you in your ass. So make the right decisions, do the right thing, take some time to reflect if you're not sure. There's nothing wrong with taking your time. A lot of people out here, 1,000 miles per hour, just trying to get shit done for what? Clout, to please others. Once you stabilize what is within you, you can then pivot and make a whole damn web. A spider web starts from the center, you feel me? On your way up, you might have to meet those same people on your way back down. So watch who you treat and how you treat them. Because these could be the same people that you need, or vice versa, all right? Treat people how you would like to be treated. That is very key in why you're doing the things. You want the energy you give out to come back to you in one form or another. Who likes draining their batteries with nothing in return? I don't. I know you probably don't. Granny don't. Granny need them calories. Up comes down, in goes out, hot and cold, boy, girl, sun, moon, push, pull, twist, unravel. Like everything has equal parts. It's only what we choose to focus on is what we get out of it. So perception is so key when it comes to experiential game. What you see, it's like beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You feel what I'm trying to say? But I see different strokes for different folks. So treat people how you want to be treated, and what you do will get back to you. So that's why what we do, number one. Don't forget number one is your creator is watching. Make the right decision, the selfless decision, but put yourself first, if that makes sense. If that can make sense to you, put yourself first and then be selfless. All right, this has been 5 things, 5 explanations or points why we do things. So the next thing you do, reflect, take some time, because you never know who it affects, because you never truly know who it affects over time. Proxy, signing off for the night. Y'all be well, man. Peace.